On the other side of your maximum fear are all of the best things in life.
I always want to ask myself, well, if I'm not going to do what I've been doing for the last 42 years, what should I be doing, and who's figuring that out?
Your hair grows by itself. Your heart beats by itself. You breathe pretty much by itself. You don't have voluntary control over these things. So when you go to sleep and you try to go to sleep, you interfere with the spontaneous process of going to sleep. Try to breathe, real hard, and you find you get balled up in your breathing.
We now know that you and I are at our absolute best when we get out of the way. And when we get out of the way, that's the moment that intelligence that's giving us life, the power within us, can begin to work with us. I think that there comes a moment where we really surrender and get out of the way, and something starts to bloom inside of us.
I'm convulsing on the floor, screaming like a banshee. I'm flailing. I got one woman catching my head, one woman catching my legs. My legs are going from side to side, and it was a trip.
Some of you are really scared and nervous because you're seeing people have their moments. We are working for those moments. But don't be afraid of those people or be afraid of what's happening to them. There's an energy that's moving through them, and at the end of the whole thing, they're always giggling and laughing and euphoric.
I was flooded with so much love and appreciation and gratitude and energy. Just so much energy. I had no control over it. And I was like, this is what I came for. This is what I asked for. It's really happening. There's absolutely nothing to be afraid of. In fact, it's bliss.
It may look like an unknown, but they are in the midst of something really big. They're being birthed.
If you're going to try, go all the way. There is no other feeling like that. If you're going to try, go all the way. You will be alone with the gods, and the nights will flame with fire. If you're going to try, go all the way. You will ride life straight to perfect laughter, and it will be better than anything else you can imagine. There is no other feeling like that. If you're going to try, go all the way. All the way. All the way.
You've got to let go.
Just let go.
All the way.
And then in that moment, all of a sudden, where you should be terrified is the most blissful experience of your life.
This seems a sort of paradox to say this, but the principle of unity, of coming to a sense of oneness with the whole of the rest of the universe, is not to try to obtain power over the rest of the universe. That will only disturb it and antagonize it and make it seem less one with you than ever. The way to become one with the universe is to trust it.